Peyton, transition defense tonight. You guys outscored Ohio State 17-0 in transition points. Was that a focus coming into tonight?
Absolutely. I think it's kind of always a focus, but especially with this team, they're really good in transition. I mean, Thornton and Gale they're speed guys. They get downhill, they make plays. So we did a great job balling off. We still couldn't get that big stop coming down the stretch or that big rebound, but we did made enough plays to get it done. And that's a big win. It's a big win.
How does it feel to win one of these close games here?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like we couldn't get one. In Indiana, the shot was a 3, so I took that off, and then they hit some tough ones, and that's kind of how it goes. But I'm really proud of us. It's been a long and really tough stretch. We haven't had an off day for, it seems like, 3 or 4 weeks. We've been back to back. We've been on the road, and we've really stuck together. There's times we could have got down on ourselves. At Indiana, I thought we played really well the last 30 minutes of the game, but we did a great job responding and finishing this one out. And this is the type of win that gives you momentum and get you to string something together.
How much are you guys benefiting from Tony's senior leadership? He seems to be doing so many different things for you guys.
Yeah, he's doing phenomenal, and he's kind of becoming a vocal leader. I think that's something he's never really had to do or something he's really been comfortable with, but he's starting to do that at the end of games, which is crucial. And we've really executed down the stretch. Our out of bounds plays, our fouling, getting rebounds, and I'm just proud of him. He's playing at definitely an all Big Ten level. He's my favorite point guard in the league right now.
Can you walk through the strategy of fouling late? Like, what was Fran telling you guys, I guess?
We wanted to foul under 10. We fouled a little early on the first one, but that one wasn't really intentional on Lodgy. It was kind of just a hedge, but we did a good job getting it in quick. And shout out Patrick. He's been through a tough stretch, but he really stepped up and knocked him down. And then they came back down a couple times, and we're just trying to foul, put them on the line, and obviously they made the first 2, and then you have to rebound, and it was a perfect miss, but Lodgy did a great job getting his hands on it, and then we just kind of went after the ball, and time ran out.
Lodgy really kind of went through a rough stretch when Big Ten play started, but it just seemed like tonight when he came in defensively, rebounding-wise, it just seemed like he added a ton of value, even though it won't show up on the stat sheet. I guess what can you kind of describe about his defensive effort tonight?
Yeah, he was awesome, and even when he was going through that tough stretch, I thought he was really good defensively. He was battling. Obviously, it's a jump lane at this level, and it's an adjustment for him, but he's starting to figure it out, starting to figure out his role, and he's one of the best pure rebounders I've ever seen, and he got some huge ones tonight. He did a great job. He got his hand on it. From my point, it looked like Akpara got that rebound with 4 seconds left, but he got his hand on it, pulled it out of there, and that was the play of the game.
For all of Patrick's struggles, I mean, those free throws at the end were huge, and he went 8 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. So how big was that?
Yeah, I think that's huge. Especially for him. He's been struggling, and that's not saying that he's not working on it, because he's been in the gym all the time. He's been very active in practice and been a good leader. So I'm really happy for him. That was big for him and big for us, and I think I'm just really proud of him.
Hey, when you got Josh Dix kind of just in the groove late in the game, he had a couple of mid-range jumpers. What kind of boost does it give to the team?
Yeah, I think that mid-range to me feels automatic. Like, I feel like I've never seen him miss it. And before the game, I kind of told him, like, we're going to need you tonight. Coming off those 2 road games, you get a little tired. I was a little fatigued at the end. Tony was a little fatigued. I'm like, you're going to have to step up, and he did just that. He could be like that all the time if he ever, figured out his aggressive mindset. And I get it, it's hard coming in, but he's a very special player. I think he's going to do a lot of special things in his basketball career, and I'm really proud of him the way that he emerged so far this season, and especially in that game. Those were big shots.
You guys have been in similar situations against Maryland, Indiana. What was different down the stretch in this game, do you feel like?
I feel like, honestly, it was our offensive execution. We still need to get that big stop, big rebound, which it felt like we never did. But in those Maryland games and Indiana, we kind of just lost focus on the offensive end and couldn't replicate what they did to us. So, Indiana, they hit that 3, but we come down and turn it over, and it was like our 3rd turnover of the game. So if we execute on that end, we still need to get that stop, and it's something that we have to have a lot more pride in, but that was a big time performance on the offensive end down the stretch.